The Greatest Blessings, written 30th of March 2019. The greatest blessing of my life was in becoming a mother, truly blessed 3 times in all, a divine blessing above any other. The greatest treasures bestowed on me, worth more than diamonds and gold, were the lives of my precious children, still my treasures, even as we grow old. The greatest experience I went through was being pregnant with each one. I especially remember the delight I felt growing stronger with each rising sun. The greatest bliss I ever felt, overpowering and so full of love. As I first cuddled each newborn, I was connected to heaven above. The greatest love I never knew until I experienced it myself. Unconditional love for my children, the purest and highest wealth. The greatest smile I ever saw, gazing at each baby in my arms. The recognizing of their first smile is one of life's simple charms. The greatest sound I ever heard brought smiles of pure delight. My baby's joyous, infectious giggles made each day rosy and bright. The greatest words said to me were spoken with love from their eyes. Hearing Mum for the very first time, a joyous moment as time flies. The greatest happiness I had through the years abundantly were doing things with my children, with their faces so full of glee. The greatest responsibility I faced was one I didn't fully understand. Many years later, I discovered the power of a mother's guiding hand. The greatest nurturing I gave to my children when they were small. Another thing I was to learn later on was they were nurturing me through it all. The greatest hugs I received from my little ones filled my heart. Happiness expressed through hugs, together again after being apart. The greatest Christmases all were the ones with my little children. Excitement, traditions, decorations, gifts, family togetherness, all having fun. The greatest gifts given to me throughout the years, without a doubt, were the simple little handmade ones, or a daisy picked when we were out. The greatest holidays were spent watching my children play in the sun. It didn't matter where we were, or whatever was or was not done. The greatest lessons I have learned throughout my life over the years were created through being a mother, though many did bring me to tears. The greatest teachers in my life were my children as they grew, teaching me what life is all about, much more than school could ever do. The greatest pride for me has been seeing the parents that they now are, loving, caring, always doing their best. All my grandchildren will go far. The greatest time of my life is each and every day. Now blessed with another generation, the joys just blow me away. The greatest memories for me, filled with love and of joy, are with my girls, Julie and Emma, and Kevin, my only boy. The greatest thankfulness I give to my mother, for she taught me the greatest blessing in our life is mothering, for God's love we see.